Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to our breakout session. We are Same, Love Surrogacy, and we are very, very excited to be here in Taipei. So I want to just tell you a little bit about Same Love Surrogacy, who we are, what we're all about. We're a full-service egg donor and surrogacy agency based in Los Angeles. We're gay-owned and operated by all of us. All the owners are gay dads ourselves, so we have our own kids through surrogacy. So we've been through the process. We've been in your shoes. We've been through the whole entire thing. So we have a very good idea and insight of what it's like to become an intended parent. We're also very excited about our rankings on the Men Having Babies website. So check that out. We're ranked for the second highest, and so we're very proud of that. Within our organization, we have 5 surrogate coordinators, and our director of surrogacy services is actually a 4-time surrogate herself, and she is fantastic and helps coordinate all of our surrogates. We also have a Chinese coordinator who is based here in Taipei. That's Larry, who you're going to meet momentarily. And then also another coordinator in Europe based in Paris. Larry?
大家好，谢谢大家今天来。然后我们是 Same Love Surrogacy， 我们本身是位在于洛杉矶。那我们提供全方位的服务，是包含捐卵者还有代理孕母的寻找。那我们本身这个机构，我们的负责人他们都是透过代理孕母的关系，先有了自己的小孩之后，才成立了这个机构。所以他们很清楚的知道说，这整个过程当中你们所需要。他们的经验知道说你们这个过程可能会需要的帮助等等这些的，而我们在 Men Having Baby 的评级当中，我们现在是全美国第2名，当然我们跟第1名的名次也很接近。而我们现在主要有5位负责代理孕母的联络人，而我们代理孕母的总监负责人他自己本身也做了4次的他自己本身有4次代理孕母的经验，所以我们整个公司的负责的人，除了负责人以外，他们自己有在你们的立场站过，而我们自己的员工本身也有经历过代理孕母这个过程，所以我们都很清楚的知道这些中间你们可能会经历的问题，或者是孕母这边可能会有什么需求，也会让你们很清楚的知道。
All right, so with Same Love Surrogacy, we pride ourselves on customer service. So when you're working with our agency, you're going to be working directly with one of the owners and also one of our coordinators. We want to provide 24 hours, 7 days a week service to you. So our clients have our direct cell phone, WeChat, WhatsApp. You have direct access to us throughout the entire process. If there's ever a problem, a concern, we're always going to be there for you. We want to work around your schedules. We're doing meetings sometimes late at night because we know in Los Angeles, at night it's morning here. And so we're okay with that, and that's completely fine with us. So we want to provide that high level of service. We're also very, very proud to be a participating member of the GPAP program, the Gay Parenting Assistance Program, which they'll probably, if they haven't talked about that yet, they're going to talk in detail about that, how they're offering assistance, financial assistance to be able to do this process. As you know, it can be expensive. Another very important aspect about our agency that sets us apart differently than other agencies is we do what we call a transparent and performance-based agency fee. So what that means to you is that if you were to sign up with our agency, you just sign up, you pay a small deposit, and then at that point you are officially our client and we're going to start working for you. We do not ask you pay our full agency fee up front like a lot of other agencies do. So we're going to break that up. When I say performance-based, we are going to perform for you and we will not ask for payment until we've done that. So what I mean by that is, let's say we have your surrogate and we're going to match you to the surrogate. Once your surrogate has been medically and psychologically cleared by your IVF doctor that you've chosen, at that point, then we're going to ask for half of the agency fee. The next part of the phase is going through the legal phase where there's legal contracts. And so once your surrogate is under full legal contract, and at that point we're 2 to 3 weeks away from an embryo transfer. And so once we're to that point, we'll finally ask for the final portion of the agency fee. So we don't ask for everything all up front. We kind of go pay as we've provided you that service, and we pride ourselves on that because it gives our clients a feeling of trust, and that's what's really important.
我们 Same Love Surrogacy 提供24小时的全天候服务，所以你们会有我们的电话，会有我们的 WeChat、WhatsApp 等等这些通讯软体，都可以跟我们在你们有任何需要的时候，都可以透过这些软体跟我们做联系，而不会说会不会是需要透过 email 的方式，然后要等待比较长的时间来才会收到回复，而我们也会配合预定父母的时间，因为我们本身是位在于洛杉矶，但是因为大家这边现场很多人都是在亚洲，所以我们也会配合时差的关系，所以会配合你们的时间来跟你们做任何需要进行通话或面谈的安排。那我们本身也有参与 Men's Having Baby G-Pack 的活动的计划。那这个部分因为活动本身他们好像还没有提到这个部分，那之后会再给你们更多讯息。那我们这边最后一点，透明化和履行义务的代理费用和最初只需要支付少许的保证金，这个部分是我们跟其他机构不太一样的地方，是你们只需要支付保证金之后和签合约之后，就跟我们建立合作关系。那这个合作关系，我们后续我们会先 provide 其他的服务，像是不管是找捐卵者或者是找代理孕母等等这些的服务，直到你选定了你的代理孕母和你的主治医师已经确定做完身体检查之后，确定他的状态是可以做代理孕母之后，我们才会去收取一半的代理的费用。那剩下后面你们还需要进行可能律师上面必须要立定合约，和孕母这边需要签订合约的关系。等到你们确定和孕母已经的合同已经签约了之后，我们才会去收取最后那部分的代理费用。那这个是我们跟其他机构不一样的地方，是因为很多部分他们都是先要求至少支付50%或者是全额的代理费用。我们在最开始是跟你们是建立互相信任的关系，所以我们只有在最开始的时候需要你们支付保证金，便已经建立这个合作关系。那最后等你们做到后面这些服务了之后，我们才会去收取后面的费用。所以这个是我们跟其他不太一样的地方。
So once you become a client of ours, you're going to have access to our online database. So if you need an egg donor and also a surrogate, then you'll have full access to be able to view all of our egg donors and all of our surrogates, which is all done online. You'll get your own access code and everything for that. Our surrogates are fully pre-screened. So they're going to have their psychological evaluations done ahead of time. Background checks, criminal background checks are going to be completed. And also we do an insurance review to see whether their insurance will support surrogacy or if we have to get them an extra policy that will support surrogacy. Additionally with that, we review all of their medical records. We have 2 registered nurses on staff who actually are medically trained and can review the records. So we know ahead of time, we're very confident when our surrogates, when we've made them available to our intended parents, we're highly, highly confident that they are going to pass the medical screening with the IVF doctor. And so that's a really important part of the aspect of the process. So also when we're doing our matching meetings, not only with the egg donors and the surrogates, we're going to help facilitate those meetings. We think it's important to meet the egg donors if possible. A lot of agencies and egg donor agencies want everything to kind of be anonymous and everything private, and you might just see a picture and get some information. We prefer, if possible, we encourage our donors to actually meet with you. And if you happen to be in the US, we would even do an in-person meeting, meet at a coffee shop, or we'll do WeChat video or Skype or something like that. So we think that that's important. We also will have the meetings with the surrogates also in that same fashion. During the process, we're going to also give you our recommendations as to our service providers that we regularly work with, such as attorneys, escrow agents, IVF doctors and clinics, many of which who are here at this conference today. So we work with pretty much everybody. But if you need assistance and guidance and to like, well, I don't know an attorney, who should I go to? We're going to help you with that in the process. Larry?
在你们和我们合作关系签订了之后，你们可以进入到我们的资料库去选，因为我们自己本身也有捐卵者还有代理孕母的资料，所以你可以从这些资料库里面去寻找适合你、比较符合你理想条件的人选。而我们所有资料库的代理孕母，我们基本上我们在他们进入我们资料库之前，我们就已经先做了他们的心理评估、背景调查、保险、医疗等等这些的审查。我们做这些的审查的目的是要确保他的状态是可以成为代理孕母，也可以在进一步主治医师在做检查的时候是没有问题，是可以被通过的。所以这个是我们前面会先做好的。所以当你们在审查我们代理孕母的资料库的时候，这些我们前面已经先帮你做好，你不需要担心说我会不会选了这个人，但是医生最后说哦这个人的状况是不行的，我们就是要避开这样的问题。那捐卵者，我们都有尽量配合捐卵者和代理孕母，让你们可以有机会可以让他们见面。因为当然很多机构他们是选择可能捐卵者，他们不太希望让你们知道他是谁，或者是，所以你们可能只有透过照片可能认识这个人。所以这个部分的话，我们是尽量如果在允许的情况下，我们都会是希望可以让你们不管是真的见到面，或者是透过视讯通话的方式，可以让你们认识彼此，这样的话对这个人你也比较了解，你也才会知道说哦，这个人是我想要选的人。那最后在整个过程当中，我们有提供其他专业的服务资源，像是不管是医师诊所或者是律师等等这些的公众账户，就是这个过程都是你们可能会需要碰到的问题。那这些资源你们可能没有，所以我们也会提供给你们。所以这个是我们能够帮助你们的地方。可能跟其他不太一样的地方，就是我们有整个配套的服务给你们。谢谢。
So with our agency, also we have no rematching fees, and so if for any reason you need to switch egg donors or surrogates, we don't have any rematching fees, which is a kind of important aspect just in case. We also want to keep the compensation at a competitive but yet a fair price. We never want to gouge our intended parents. We find it very important that we want to keep all the costs in check. The majority of our egg donors and a lot of our surrogates are located in Southern California, which is very helpful because of our laws are very good, and if you're using a clinic that's in California, that's also helpful as well. It cuts down on travel costs and that type of thing as well. We're going to give you our full guidance from the very beginning of the process until the very end of the journey when you're actually in the hospital with your baby. We send a staff member to the hospital to make sure everything is set and okay and everything's in order.
所以我们这边，如果我们在任何的情况之下，如果你是必须要重新选择一个代理母或者是捐卵者的话，我们是不会再收取额外的费用。所以基本上你只要支付一次的费用，就一定会保证我们这边可以匹配到适合你的代理母或者是捐卵者。那捐卵者和代理母的报酬这个部分，我们基本上也是跟其他，我们是在市场上面是跟大家是差不多的价钱，因为我们不会我们认为这个是给代理母和捐卵者合理的报酬，所以我们这个费用不会说特别高或者是特别低，这就是一个对他们来讲也是比较合理的。那我们大部分的捐卵者和代理母都是在美国的西岸，所以这样的话你们就可以省去掉很多旅行的费用，不管是飞机或者是饭店等等这些的，所以这是我们相比起来可能会比较大的优势，因为这样的话你们就可以省去掉很多的花费。那我们整个过程当中，基本上我们是从你们签约开始到你们的小孩出生为止，我们都会在你们的旁边帮助你们。如果你们有任何的问题，都可以询问我们，或者是帮你们解决你们碰到的问题。那包含像是小孩子可能出生的话，我们可能也会有我们自己的员工，其中尽量可以的话，陪在你们的身边，接小孩子出生这样子。
All right, so we are providing U.S. donors and surrogates. They're all based in the U.S. And we provide monthly support groups for our surrogates. So they do all kinds of different activities every single month. And okay, we got 2 minutes. So These are some of the kind of events that we do every month, such as painting, movie nights, dinner, those kinds of things as a support group for our surrogates.
因为代理孕母本身，我们自己每个月都有给他们固定的活动，因为孕母跟孕母之间他们也可以做交流，所以这是我们提供给孕母这边的服务，就是他们每个月可以聚在一起一次，然后互相做交流。可能他们之间妈妈跟妈妈之间可能会碰到什么问题，他们也有机会这样互相做沟通，然后这是我们有提供的。
So the average waiting time for a surrogate is about 3 to 6 months with Same Love Surrogacy. Some agencies have much longer waits. If you sign up with us, it takes about 3 to 4 months to create your embryos. So by the time you get your embryos created and you're ready to go, we're going to have a surrogate available and ready for you. The average time for the whole process is approximately 15 to 18 months from the very beginning of signing until you're in the hospital with your baby. And you're going to work directly with one of the owners. We manage every single case. Myself, Danny, and our business partner who is back in Los Angeles. One of us, along with one of our surrogate coordinators who helps on the surrogate side of things.
所以现在整个等待代理孕母的平均时间是3到6个月，但是因为从你们最开始签订合约到制作到胚胎完成，这个时间可能是3到4个月的时间。所以等到你们胚胎完成的时候，你们已经也过了等待的时间，所以到那个时间基本上也是你们可以选定代理孕母的时候。那从最开始到小孩子出生，大概平均是15到18个月的时间。那你们跟我们的合作，我们总共 SLS 有3个负责人，那你们的 case 一定会是经由其中一个负责人跟你们做联系，所以你们不用担心说会不会只是其中一个员工，那你们的讯息会不会他可能今天有什么事情放假，然后你们就没有人知道你们的 case， 其实不会这样，因为你们是直接对负责人跟我们代理孕母的联络员，所以这边是我们可以保证，就是让你们跟我们建立的关系是很 close 的。